see, I don't have work yet, so I can choose my clothes for hot weather and cold weather. Dear Madam President, Mr. Toastmaster, club members and guests. It was early morning. I was flying to Germany for a month internship. I didn't have time to sleep at all that night, but I didn't want to have sleep at all. I was full of energy. I was radiating energy. I was happy. Months of preparation, hours of German training, kilometers of official papers, this all was left behind, and a month's training in Germany was ahead. My first stop was Berlin, where all the trainees had a meeting with the leadership of the foundation that organized our internship. Our flight was perfect and passport control was quick, so I directed myself to baggage claim area. And there I waited for my luggage to appear on this carousel, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour passed, and there was not a trace of my luggage. I went to the airport officer and asked him for help. And he said to me, "Go to the main hall, there is lost and found service under the departures board." Well, I went there, and to my disappointment, I didn't find any lost and found office under the departures board on the main hall. Then I returned to him just to specify the location of this room. Probably I didn't understand him right, but he said the same. Main hall, under the departures board. I saw that I started bothering him, so I hurried up to get away from him. And again, I was in the main hall, just scanning for this room. And yes, at last I found this tiny little door between two big shops in the main hall, which led to Lost and Found service. A girl at Lost and Found was extremely friendly and calm. She asked me several typical questions of this situation, like, what was color of your bag? How was your bag wrapped? What was your bag like? And some other questions. And do you guess what I noticed? I was calm as well. I was almost as calm as this girl from Lost and Found. Had this incident taken place in Moscow, I would much have been more anxious. But then in Germany, I was thousands of kilometers away from home. I couldn't rely on anyone except myself. And I had to speak German to get the required information and to be understood. I just didn't have time to worry about my bag. And you know what? I also was lucky with this incident because I was wearing a suit. So my appearance was perfectly suited for the meeting with foundation leadership. So the luggage losing didn't spoil my image at all. 4 weeks ago, I was going back to Moscow. I was happy. I had lots of new emotions, lots of new impressions, many new friends. And I also kept in mind this story with luggage, which, by the way, was delivered to my hotel the next day after the incident, so pretty quickly. But